What are you doing, John?
Oh, nothing. It's just a little routine oil change. Yeah. It's gonna make it run good.
Hey there, I'm Lawson, and today I've got this amazing, fantastic...
Lawson, before we get started, did you take out the trash?
Yes. Of course. I mean, I have. First thing after we're done?
Or right now?
Or right now. Okay. All right, 1 second. And we're back. Trash taken out for real. Which means it's time to tell you about this kid Wick my sister knows. Some people see the glass half full. Some people see the glass half empty. And some people see the glass ready to spill and destroy all their electronics. In fact, Wick thinks the worst about everything. And when his older cousin Jude comes to stay for fall break, Mom serves pancakes for breakfast. But all Wick can see is that Mom's sprayed on whipped cream. And he grumbles, "That makes it all gluey." After breakfast, Jude shows Wick this super cool card game. But all Wick can think about is how he'd rather be playing super cool video games, which his parents have said are only for weekends. Since Wick grumbles so much about the game, Mom sends him outside to get the mail from the mailbox. But all Wick can see is that the driveway is like 20 miles long. Jude finally grabs a basketball and tells Wick, "Hey kid, we're shooting hoops." And Wick is like, "I'll miss them all." And Jude says, "So what? It'll be fun." And Wick protests, "I have butter fingers." And Jude says, "You gotta try this thought experiment." Jude challenges Wick to focus on what's awesome instead of what's awful. Stuff that's good and true. And Wick's like, "But awful stuff happens." And Jude says, "You don't have to give it power to mess with you." So Wick starts to look around. And he sees that while it's true the driveway is long, it's also true we've got an awesome yard for frisbee and stuff. And when Wick sees the gaming system, he realizes it's true he can't play during the week, but it's also true he's had way more time to read cool books and learn piano and become a master of the keys. At lunch, Mom serves bean soup, which is right down there with liver and calamari. But while it's true bean soup isn't his favorite, Wick remembers that God has provided food for him, and it'll give him more energy for more frisbee. And by the end of the day, Wick is shocked to discover he's in a great mood, and Jude is excited to try his thought experiment again tomorrow. So kids, you too can try this thought experiment at home to think about what's true. And always remember this, that integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. See you guys next time. I'm gonna go play some video game. I'm gonna go read a book. Hey, what know how to read?
Why would I worry? You never show up late, and you don't make mistakes. I'm not in a hurry, no. I'm walking at your pace, 'cause you showed a better way. In the night, I won't be afraid. You're by my side, so I know I'm okay. So I will sing at the top of my lungs, the loudest praise. And it goes like, hey, you never change. Your love is strong and it won't fade away. And oh, you never let go. Every day and the smile on my face. In the night, I won't be afraid. You're by my side, so I know I'm okay. So I will sing at the top of my lungs, the loudest praise, and it goes like, hey, you never change. Your love is strong and it won't fade away. And oh, you never let go. Every day I will sing your praise. I will sing your praise. Praise, praise. I will sing your praise. Praise.
Welcome to the Story Lab. This week we're talking about integrity while we take a look at the story of someone who said no to something very tasty. Hey, I'm Carter.
And I'm Zeke.
We're talking about integrity, which is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm studying to get my driver's license.
You might want to study the actual manual instead of a racing comic.
I already know that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I probably know more about driving than you do.
That sounds like a challenge.
Let's do it.
It's time to play Driver's License Dry Run.
Dry run?
Like a practice test for the real thing.
Round 1. How much faster than the posted speed limit can you drive on the highway?
Oh, I know this. You can go as fast as you want as long as someone else is driving faster.
That is incorrect.
It is never legal to go faster than the posted speed limit.
That is the correct answer.
Okay, ask another one. I've got this.
Round 2. When is it okay to drive past a stop sign without stopping?
If you're late for school and you don't see anyone coming.
That is incorrect.
It is never okay to drive through a stop sign without stopping.
That is the correct answer.
Come on, these are trick questions, obviously.
Actually, these are pretty basic.
Double points for the next one. All or nothing.
Okay.
Welcome to the bonus round for double the points. When do you need to wear a seatbelt?
When your parents tell you to.
That is incorrect.
Every time you're in the car.
That is correct, and we have a winner.
Well, you should put on your seatbelt when your parents tell you to.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have to tell you to do it.
Fine, you win. I'll study.
Good.
Hey, that's my snack.
Speaking of snacks, it's time for
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the Old Testament, the book of Daniel.
God had a plan to bless the whole world through one family, the Israelites.
But God's people kept turning away from God. It seemed every good king who led the people to follow God's laws was followed by a foolish king who led the people to do terrible, wrong things.
At last, God's people were attacked by Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. Over and over, the kings who led God's people turned away from God. Finally, they were conquered by King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon.
I hereby declare you're under the rule of King Nebuchadnezzar.
The Babylonians took treasure from God's temple.
Our Our God will love these.
They also captured many of God's people and marched them across 500 miles of wild desert to Babylon. There, King Nebuchadnezzar gave orders to his chief official, Ashpenaz.
O Ashpenaz, bring me some of the Israelites to train and serve in my palace. They must be strong, intelligent, handsome, and able to adapt to life in Babylon.
4 of these young men were Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah.
Teach them our language and our literature. I must have the best and the brightest.
The chosen young men were to go through 3 years of training and eat food from the king's own table. King Nebuchadnezzar was determined to shape everything they would think, say, and do so they could serve in his palace. The first thing the chief official did was to change their names.
Name?
Mishael?
I'm going to call you Meshach.
Meshach is really close to Mishael, so...
Next. Name?
Hananiah?
Shadrach.
That's not even close.
Next.
Azariah?
Abednego. Next.
Daniel.
Belteshazzar.
Can you spell that for me?
Next.
The 4 young men faced their next challenge at mealtime. They were given the same luxurious food and drink that the king himself ate. But God made it clear to Daniel and his friends that it was wrong to eat the king's food, perhaps because it had been dedicated to the king's false gods.
We appreciate the honor, but we'd like to choose our own food and drink.
I'm under orders from the king. If you don't eat what you're supposed to and show up looking worse than the others, I'll pay the price for it.
Just test us for 10 days. Give us nothing but vegetables and water, and then see how we measure up.
You have 10 days.
So for a week and a half, Daniel and his friends ate nothing but veggies and drank nothing but water. And get this, at the end of those 10 days, Daniel and the others actually looked healthier than the other men who had eaten the royal food.
I wouldn't have believed it, but I'm impressed. They should call what you ate the Belteshazzar diet.
In addition to physical health, God gave Daniel and his friends knowledge and understanding. Daniel could even understand dreams and visions. And at the end of 3 years, these young men were at the top of their class.
King Nebuchadnezzar, I present to you the graduating class of 584 BCE.
BCE?
No idea.
About that.
Nebuchadnezzar examined the young men and found that Daniel and his friends showed more wisdom and understanding than any of the others.
What lives if it is fed, but dies if you give it a drink?
That would be fire.
Amazing!
When King Nebuchadnezzar asked Daniel and his friends for advice, he found it to be 10 times better than that of his other advisors. He gave the young men important roles and they served him for many years. The end.
Wow. Daniel and his friends were ripped away from everything they knew.
And then asked to do something they knew wasn't right.
Yeah, that must have been some serious pressure, you know?
But they still chose to honor God.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, Daniel and his friends made a choice to do the right thing, even when they were in a brand new place where it would have been a lot easier to just go with the flow.
It can be super hard not to just do what everyone else is doing.
Even when we know it's not right.
Yeah, you'll often have a chance to make a choice between what's easy and what's right.
You might be hanging out with friends who want to watch a movie you know your parents would say no to.
It would be super easy to just go along with it and watch it anyway.
But you can choose to make a stand and not watch, even if your friends do.
Or you might be taking a test that's super important to your grade. And if you just glance over, you could check your answers on a neighbor's paper.
You can choose to keep your eyes on your own work, even if it's hard.
Yeah, doing the right thing can be tough sometimes, but when you follow Jesus, God sends the Holy Spirit to be with you. Anytime you're struggling to do the right thing, you can ask God for help.
Then you can make a wise choice, no matter where you are.
Just like Daniel and his friends, you can stand up to stand out.
Stand up to stand out. I like that.
Yeah, pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got it. See you next time.
So, here's the thing. Do what's right wherever you are. Want me to help you study?
That'd be great. So maybe cookies aren't exactly wrong, but after 2, there might be a wiser choice.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time. You gonna have one? Go on. No, go on, take a bite.
I don't want one of those.
Go ahead. I took one. It's healthy, right?
Hello, people. Welcome to the So and So Show. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And today we're going to spend some time talking about what it means to have integrity.
Yep. Woo!
Okay, Brandon.
Yes, John.
You want to tell me what's going on with you today?
What do you mean?
That right there. What is going on? What's happening?
Nothing. I'm just commemorating the moment, for posterity.
Oh, did something special happen that I don't know about?
Maybe.
Well, don't just leave us in suspense. What happened?
Okay.
Brandon!
Okay, so you remember how yesterday I was just plain ordinary, not at all special, blah, Brandon?
What?
No.
No.
Well, today, all that's changed. Today, I'm special. I'm important. I matter. Because today, in the parking lot outside the Buy and Save supermarket, I found somebody's lost wallet.
I don't understand. Why does that make you so...
Don't you see, John? All I have to do is open up this wallet, and there's free money inside. Money I didn't have yesterday. I can go spend it on all the things I ever wanted, and no one ever has to know I didn't even earn it.
What?
I could buy the latest, most expensive cell phone on the market. I'll take 2. I could buy the most fashionable clothes. How droll. I could get a new car. A new house. A robot butler.
How may I be of service?
Get me a soda. Shaken, not stirred. Thank you, Jeeves. I could have everything I've ever wanted.
How much money is in that wallet?
I don't know.
Because, robot butlers are really expensive right now.
Oh, good call. Here, let me check. Oh.
How much?
It's $37.85.
Oh.
Still, I could buy. I'd like 2 tickets to see Planet Smasher 7, please.
That'll be $38.
Oh, man!
You know, it doesn't really matter how much is in there. That's somebody's wallet. I lose my wallet all the time, and it's a really stressful thing when I can't find it. Don't you think you should try and find out who this wallet belongs to and return it to them?
Yeah, there is a phone number here.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, well, let's weigh the pros and cons. Okay. If I don't give the wallet back, free money. If I give it back, no free money.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't give the wallet back, no one ever has to know. But if I give it back,
Do we have to do this again?
Excuse me. Is this your wallet?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for your integrity. As a reward, you can have my house.
Really?
And my robot butler.
Hooray!
Okay, this is gonna require another strategy. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, Kellen.
Is he gonna be okay?
I'm hoping the Bible story will snap him out of it.
Okay, well, let's get to it. Today's story is about Daniel.
Way ahead of you, Kellen. I shot a movie of today's story.
Oh, I'm not sure we have time for a whole movie.
How about just the trailer?
I don't see why not.
Great!
But before you get started, would you mind if I gave some backstory?
Not at all, but make it quick. I don't think he's breathing.
Oh, well, at the beginning of our story, the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, sent out his armies to conquer the nation of Judah, God's chosen people. King Nebuchadnezzar took the treasure from God's temple, and he took many young men captive. One of those men was Daniel.
Yeah, got it. I'll take it from here. Boom.
In the kingdom of Babylon, there was a king named Nebuchadnezzar.
Ashpenaz! Bring me some captives to serve in my court. And make sure they're noblemen and healthy. And make sure that they are smart and can learn anything. Teach them to read and write the Babylonian language. Feed them the royal food and wine from my table. What are you still doing here? Go! Go! Go!
Far away from their home in Judah, captives were brought to Babylon to serve the king. Daniel and his friends had no idea what was in store.
Wow! Look at the size of this place. Can you believe this? Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah?
Uh-huh.
No way!
This is crazy, Daniel.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Your names were changed to Babylonian names. So you're Shadrach, you're Meshach, you're Abednego?
Yep.
That's me!
Nailed it!
Yeah, hey, well, don't feel so bad. My name got changed to Belteshazzar. Oh, that's good, good. I wonder if there's anything here to eat. Oh, hey! Let's see. Wait. No. No. If I eat this, I'll be unclean. No!
Okay, that's great so far. Mostly accurate. Daniel and his friends were worried about eating the king's food, but I doubt it was because it was mayonnaise.
But maybe.
Sure. Truth is, we don't really know what problem they had with the royal food. We just know that eating it would have gone against the rules they grew up with. So they came up with a plan to stay true to what they believed.
On it.
To maintain their integrity, Daniel and his friends would need a little help.
Look! There's a guard. Let's talk to him. Excuse me, guard?
Yes?
These are my friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Hello?
What's up? Hello?
We can't eat the king's food. It's against the rules. It'll make us unclean.
You don't live in Judah anymore. You live in Babylon. No one will know if you break the rules.
We would know.
I have my orders. What would you have me do?
Well, test us for 10 days. Just give us vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then, compare those people who ate the king's food to us. See how they look.
I agree.
Thank you! Yes! All right, pass that down to, oh, hey! Yeah, Abednego? Yeah, 3 different arms.
For 10 days, the guard gave Daniel and his friends nothing but vegetables to eat and water to drink. After the 10 days were over, Daniel and his friends looked better than any of the men who ate the king's food.
Yeah, not only that, God gave them great wisdom, and God gave Daniel the ability to understand dreams. In all of Babylon, the king couldn't find anyone who was their equal.
Okay, big finish.
Some called him Daniel, others Belteshazzar. But one thing everyone could agree on, Daniel had integrity. Coming this fall to a theater near you, probably. Mayonnaise Fever Dream.
Nice work on the movie trailer.
Yeah, I'll probably change the title.
I think that would be best.
No one would have known if Daniel and his friends had eaten the king's food, but they chose not to anyway.
Yep. Sometimes we are faced with temptations to do things that we know are unwise or untruthful. And we may even get away with it without anyone finding out. But it's in those moments we have to make a choice. Do we do what's easy, or do we do what we know is right?
Yeah, I think I see what you mean.
Choices like that are hard to make on our own sometimes. So remember to ask God for help and to think about how Jesus would handle the situation. That's something that helps me.
You know, you're right, Kellen. It helps me too. Thanks for the story.
Yep, I'll see you next time.
So, have you decided what you're gonna do?
Almost, but this is a hard choice.
Okay, well, while you're thinking about it, let's do this. Reveal the question. Oh, yeah, when is it hard to do what's right? Well, it's sometimes hard to do what's right when you think your way is better.
It's hard to do what's right when no one ever has to know you did something wrong.
Or when everyone else is doing the wrong thing.
But, like Kellen says, when it's hard to do what's right, God can help you make the wise choice.
Oh, you're calling the owner.
Yep.
That's awesome. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a phone call too. Hello?
Hello. I found your wallet.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great. I didn't even realize that I didn't have it on me. Oh, I thought that wallet looked familiar. Thank you.
No problem.
Want to go to the movies? It's on me.
Sure.
Okay, that's all the time we have today. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this was the So-and-So Show.
Would you please hang up the phone?
Sure. Where would you like to go? This is lovely.
I know.
I know. So what
Jeeves, can you bring us a snack?
Oh,
Yeah.
a snack.
Beep boop. A snack.
Thank you.
I have a snack. Yum.
What is that?
It's a stuffed giraffe.
Oh.
I think he meant I must have snack giraffe. It's got the same ass sound.
Can I get something to drink? Just something ice cold.
Jeeves gets ice cold.
Boy, he's bringing a big drink. Wow, what is this?
Ice cold.
Milk.
Yum.
No.
Okay.
That is glue.
Oh, it's glue. It's gluey glue.
Jeeves, tell us a joke.
Yeah.
Joke incoming. Yum.
Yum. That is.
I guess you had to.
Yeah,
be there.
I guess it did have to be there. Yeah, nothing like a punchline, no setup. It's kind of like our entire show.
Oh.
Sorry.